Hi, I'm Diane. I'm going to teach you how to make your own mini book like this one that you can give to friends and family as a gift. All you need to make it is a piece of paper like this. This is just regular old copy paper, 8.5 by 11. This one's white, but you can use any color, and a pair of scissors. I'll also show you some pieces from the Milwaukee Art Museum's collection that'll give you ideas for what you can put inside your book. Ready? The style of mini book we'll be making today comes from the world of zines. What is a zine, you ask? The word zine comes from magazine, and it refers to small-scale, self-published books of texts and images, usually made by just one person or a small group of people. They're often made by photocopying one master set of pages, and then they're folded, stapled, taped, or glued together. Check out these pieces from my zine collection. All right, now that we know what zines are, we can start making our own. Do you have a piece of paper? The first thing you're going to do is put it on your table or your desk so it's the long way like this. And our first step is folding in half. Some people call this a hot dog fold because it looks long like a hot dog bun. So I'm going to put my paper down on my table and we're folding along the long edge in half. Line up those corners as well as you can, but it's okay if they're not perfect. And crease, so it'll look like this. Again, it's long and it's kind of short. I'm going to open it back up. So see the crease going the long way, halfway down? Now we're going to rotate our paper like this so that it's taller than it is wide. And we're going to fold it in half again, but this time it's going to be this way. Some people call this a hamburger fold. So like this. So again, before we folded it the long way, we're going to unfold it, turn, and we're going to fold it along the short side like this. Let me do it on the table here. Again, you're going to line up your two corners as well as you can. Now we have, kind of looks like a hamburger in a bun maybe. And you can see the crease from before. You're going to hold it so that the open end, see where the two open ends are pointing toward you. So it's flat on the table, and then see how I can lift up one edge and there's still another one down on the table? I'm going to lift up that one edge and I'm going to fold it so that it lines up with this crease up here. Again, we're going to line up corners, corner to corner, corner to corner. So I'll just do that, press it down, and now it looks like this. So there's one layer that we folded up. There's still another layer that's down flat on your table. So we have this one up like this. What we're going to do now is flip it over and do the same thing on the other side. So we're going to fold this layer up so that it matches with this crease up here. Okay, so I have my edge, fold it up, line up those corners. All right, so now we have kind of a small hot dog bun. Should look like this. If I look at it from the side, you should be able to see kind of the letter W. Do you see that? So I'm going to pinch that middle part of the W. See how there's like that point in the middle? I'm going to pinch it there so that I still have my two sides that are kind of hanging down. It looks like an arrow pointing down now, right? If I turn it this way, you can see I'm holding that just those middle two layers of paper like this. And what we're going to do next is we're going to cut right along the fold that we made here. And you're going to cut from this crease down to here. You're not going to go any further. You're not going to go onto those arrow sides. You're just going to cut to here through both layers like this. So take our scissors and I'm going to use the crease to cut. See how I made my cut? If you look from the side, I didn't cut through these two, only through the middle one. See that? This next part is the trickiest part. You're going to hold your paper on either side. Here's where my cut is. I'm going to hold it on either side. I can almost like open and close it like a mouth. Hello. I'm going to open it so the mouth is opening really wide until it's all the way flat. And if you look at it from the top, see it makes like a plus sign? And then once you have the plus sign, you're going to just go into two of the sides that are next to each other and fold them around. And you have your book. I'm going to show that to you one more time. Feel free to rewind the video too. I know it's a little bit tricky. So we made our cut. We're holding it on either side. We're folding it down. Show to you from above. There's our plus sign. And then you're just gonna kind of fold open two of the sides and mush everything together. So now you have a little book. Now the question is, what are we going to put inside? I have a couple ideas for you inspired by pieces from our collection. Let's take a look. Use your mini book as a sketchbook. Your mini book is the perfect size to carry around with you in your pocket or bag. Try drawing the things you see when you're out and about in your neighborhood and with your family. Artists often do sketches called studies, where they draw a person, place, or thing they see to study its shapes and shadows. Sometimes these studies are the basis for more finished projects they do later. See how the artist Edwin Landseer was really interested in the shape of the antlers on this stag? He didn't even finish drawing its whole body. He just wanted to practice looking at and capturing those antlers. Similarly, Max Lieberman wanted to take a close look at this cobbler's body position and facial expressions. Use your book to tell a story. Your zine can be a mini storybook. Use pictures and words to tell a story, like in this pen and ink drawing by Warrington Colescott, who taught art here in Wisconsin at UW-Madison for 37 years. Here he tells the story of Mauricio Lasansky, one of the fathers of modern printmaking, arriving from Argentina to Iowa, where he established the School of Printmaking at the University of Iowa. Look at Lasansky and his wife arriving amidst all the chaos of the college football partiers. Can't you just hear all the sounds in this scene? One drawing tells you a lot without any words, but feel free to include text in your book if you like. I like to use zines to tell stories about my friends, then I give them to those friends as gifts. Use your book to create a mini art collection. What you draw in your book might be just for you, or it might be meant to be read from beginning to end like a story. Another option is to make each page its own work of art so that the zine becomes like a mini gallery. Take a look at these loose-leaf notebook drawings by the post-minimalist artist Richard Tuttle. He is known for making small works on everyday materials like this notebook paper. Looking at these works, it's clear that you don't need big fancy materials to make something that people consider works of art. Try using art materials beyond pencils, pens, and markers in your zine. You can experiment with paint, not too wet, you don't want to soak through the pages, collage from magazines and stickers, and other materials to enhance your tiny collection of art. I hope you had fun folding a zine today, and I hope you got some good ideas for what to put inside it. You can give your finished zine away to a friend as a present, or you can teach someone how to fold one themselves and then make your own zines together. Happy zining!